with sleeves, and elimination will take place. So this is here what beta. There are 3 beta carbons are there. So any one of them lost hydrogen. So HBr is lost. At same time, you will see a double bond will be formed, and you will get result into alkene and then alcohol. The sodium bromide will be formed plus methanol will be the byproduct. So instead of getting, we're getting alkene, alcohol, and sodium bromide. Alcohol will be your methanol, and alkene will be your this 2-methyl propene. SN1 SN2 mechanism. I hope it is clear to everyone. Optical activity, enantiomers, study more related to the preparation and properties, chemical properties, preparation, and solubility, non-soluble, why it is more soluble, why it's more reactive, clear. The reasons you should know, so reasoning questions will be there. IUPAC nomenclature also you remember. Remember the names. Okay, what is sense-Mayer reaction? Anyone? So in sense-Mayer reaction, what you have to remember? Aniline, and how will you convert into what? Chloro? I will ask you what are the reagents? So you have to remember the conditions also, the reagent used. Beta. For aniline, so directly you will not get this. There is some intermediate that is in between. You have to treat to get convert into diazonium salt, no? And then diazonium salt, I'll accept your answer now of cuprous chloride and hydrochloric acid. Then you will get chloro. But aniline will not give you directly chloro. It is through formation of diazonium. So formation of diazonium required what? Sodium nitrite plus concentrate HCl. In this case, your dilute you will be using here dilute hydrochloric acid 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. So water molecule lost is to formation of diazonium, and from diazonium you can prepare chlorobenzene, even bromobenzene, and even iodobenzene. So what we required for iodobenzene? For chlorobromo we simply take cuprous chloride, cuprous bromide, and for iodobenzene what we need? What we need for iodobenzene? Not revised. Potassium iodide now, warm simple. So likewise the reagent, what is needed? It can be asked. What is Dawes process? I may give you reaction to you and I'll ask you the which process clear for the above reaction. Name that process. Option will be given. You have to choose. Now, what is the dose process? We take chlorobenzene and to what we are converting? Yes, anyone remember the dose process? So chlorobenzene to phenol.
Sir, it is
Drastic
used
condition.
to prepare phenol.
Perfect. Good. At least now I already wrote it. But yes, at least you responded to get what phenol. So what is the condition needed here?
Sir, like you have to heat it with sodium hydroxide.
Okay. So if you just take sodium hydroxide, then also not accepted because you need to what? Write more, like 623 Kelvin, clear 300 atmospheric pressure. If you can give you 200 to 300 range, accepted. But at least temperature 623 Kelvin, 300 atmosphere, sodium hydroxide clear, that's okay. But that will give you what? Phenoxide. Then I need to convert this what? Your phenoxide to something. That is phenol. Now how to convert the salt into an OH group? How to remove the sodium from there? So hydrolysis simply with your what? Dilute hydrochloric acid. Now I'll give you, suppose in the examination and you're confused with your what? Dilute or concentrated. Clear? You don't know, just write HCl. This to be only when you don't know anything. Clear that acid is used, you know, and you don't remember whether dilute or concentrated. In the examination on the arrow, you should write hydrochloric acid. Don't write dilute or concentrated. Okay? So you will not lose marks. This is the cases when you reach to 70 out of 70, then we will deduct your marks, half marks over there. But till 67, 68 out of 70, we won't deduct. So please do remember, if you don't know, clear sometime acid is there, your acid is right, whether you dilute or concentrate, you don't know, please do not mention. Don't do every time, but sometime. Electrophilic substitution reaction. Okay, what are the methods of preparation of an alkyl halide from alcohol? Primary you should know. Lucas reagent you remember. Hydrochloric acid. Secondary and tertiary. Tertiary is very fast, does not require anything. Then you can prepare from the Swartz method. Fittings you should know. Woods fitting reaction you should know. Sand smear. All substitution reaction. SN1, SN2 mechanism. Electrophilic substitution reaction, nitration, halogenation, sulfonation, Falcraft alkylation. Hitanshi, Om. You all are prepared, Aditya? You need to just remember the conditions very well. Like such, you don't have any doubts then. Should I ask some questions then?
Sir, can we practice some MCQs?
Okay, fine, let's go ahead. Hmm. It is there in your WhatsApp only. Okay, if you want MCQs, let's go ahead. I'll just write racemate is optically dash. Is it active, dextrorotatory? Third, levorotatory. Or inactive?
Or inactive.
Yeah. So racemate is what? 50% dextro, 50% levo. What is the composition of nickel prism? Is it an aluminum oxide? Is it a calcium carbonate? Is it a what calcium sulfate? Or is it a what calcium hydroxide?
The calcium carbonate.
Sir, calcium
Yes.
carbonate.
Yes, that's the right option. Enantiomers have same dash.
The chemical.
Molecular, okay. Molecular formula, structure, formula, SF structure, MF molecular, configuration, fourth, both A and B. That is 1 and 2. MF stand for molecular formula, structure formula, C configuration.
So molecular formula.
All of you agree with molecular formula? Yes, anyone different answer?
So is it both molecular and structural formula?
Yes, beta, that's the right option. The fourth is the right because they have this only difference is a mirror image, not in the formula. if you take a carbon and if you attach 4 A, B, C, D, you observe from any direction, is going to remain same only. Its structure also remains same and molecular formula also going to remain same. The mirror image is the difference. Okay. So the configuration clear, when the mirror image will change. Otherwise, they have same molecular formula, same structure. The configuration will be different. Which of the following is least reactive towards Wood's reaction? Ethyl fluoride, ethyl chloride, ethyl bromide, and fourth, ethyl iodide. Yes. Which of the following the least reactive towards Wood's reaction? What is Wood's reaction, first of all? Alkyl halide, now think what will be the least reactive towards Woods? Anyone? Yes, anyone can
Was it
answer.
option 2?
You said option number 2, this is chloride. See, Wood's reaction comes in which chapter? What we do most in haloalkanes, haloarenes? Substitution, correct?
Yes, sir.
Wood's reaction also do the same substitution? Now you tell me, in substitution, what is important? Breaking of the what? Carbon halogen bond? Now you decide which one. I've given a hint.
So is it option 3?
BR. Why you selected this, may I know, Vita?
So because it is like halogen.
Okay. They want the least reactive. Fluoride is the least reactive, strong bond. These are the MCQs questions you can expect. The least reactive, oh, it is from the haloalkanes and most of the reactions are substitution, and that means breaking of the bond is required, and breaking of the bond will be clear, will decrease if the size of the atom attached to the carbon is small. Then is what more energy is required to break such bond. So fluorine attached to carbon is difficult to break, shorter bond length and higher bond energy is required. While iodine is the most reactive, then bromine and then chlorine, and the least will be what, your fluorine. Okay.
Sir, it also depends on the size, no? Like which one will be reactive most.
Yeah, but reactivity, this will react clear more because it will detach easily. Our main concern is that the X should go away from the carbon. The reactivity will increase.
Yes, sir.
And next comes haloalkanes in the presence of alcoholic KOH undergoes polymerization, deamination, dimerization, dimerization, and fourth, elimination.
So is it elimination?
Yes. Now 1-chloro butane reacts with alcoholic KOH, potassium hydroxide, to form but1-ene. But1-ene is not a butane, it's a but1-ene. But2-ene, butan-1-ol, and the fourth is butan-2-ol.
So but1-ene.
But1-ene. All of you agree? This is your 1-chloro. So there is only one possibility that double bond will come between only first and second. But2-ene is not possible. Suppose if I replace this by 2, then what would be your answer? If I take 2-chloro and then I'll go alcoholic KOH, what will be your answer?
So but2-ene.
Correct.
Sir,
And that
butane.
time, yes, that time it will be but2-ene. If it's 1-chloro, it will be first answer but1-ene. Next comes your other MCQs. Let's go to your next chapter. Your alcohol, phenols, and ethers. which is the final product obtained by the reaction of C2H5MgBr, that is Grignard reagent, with propanone. Your option: pentane 1-ol, 2-methyl butane 2-ol,
First 2-methyl butane 2-ol.
all of you agree with this? Because propanone means you have this and we have RMg. I'm just taking in place of C2H5 RMgBr. So R will go here, MgBr hydrolysis. So finally you will get R here and OH over there. So R is here C2H5. So your longest chain will be what this? This is your side group. That's a main function group. This is first position. This is second. So 2-methyl butane 2-ol. This is the reaction you have to complete. And R is methyl here. Gives me A what? Which one hydrolysis? Gives me B. What is A and what is B? You have to answer. No option. You have to complete. I just want the B if you can answer. You can work in your rough notebook, find the answer. Yes, no one answering? You said you are prepared. Yes, no one answer. Why? Aditya, Ayush, Barka.
So could you solve this?
Yes. See what you have to do. Same. This is your carbonyl compound here. C is here. Put methyl over there. Now name this compound. Your longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is also methyl here because that is C is there. Now you name 1 to 3rd position. There is a what methyl, 4 carbon butane, 2nd carbon all, 3 methyl butane 2 all. If you want the intermediate of A, then that is nothing but here MgBr, which is acid hydrolysis to give me corresponding 3-methyl butane 2-all. Please remember 12th standard, do more practice.
So we have all the questions in MCQs form, or we have to type as well?
No typing is required. No typing. Only you have to keep one rough notebook with you, that is class chemistry notebook, and the rough work you can solve there. Because if questions are like paragraph wise, where A, B, C, D compound you have to identify, so you have to write the reactions in a rough notebook for your only to understand that what will be the CBA structure. Because options will be given to you, you have to just choose, yes, this is A, this is B, this is C. For your rough work you need, and there is no typing because everyone is not good in typing, so that I won't. Some are good, some are not good. I have not seen your typing speed and everything, so no question on the typing one. All questions will be on MCQs only.
Okay, sir. So the questions will be of 35 marks, right?
Yes, it will be 35. One paragraph will have 5 questions, one another session, 5 questions. 10 marks are covered here, and rest will be your MCQs. 5
Yes, sir,
marks
thank you.
from haloalkanes, 8 to 9, 9 or 10 marks in the aldehydes, ketone, carboxylic, alcohol, 5 marks, and 5 marks for amines.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Do well. You're not all of you were prepared well. Please read. You require reading, solving more MCQs. This came in the Kerala CT examination, this question 2014. I have already given you MCQs for all the 4 papers, for these 4 chapters. Study them. Same type, similar type questions you can expect in the examination. In the board or any competitive. So we'll stop here. Still you have doubt, put into the chat. I'll reply.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.